Our next inductee will be forever known, and rightly so, as the man who gave us Bulldog Hanover. His impact on Canadian racing has been significant for the numerous champions he has trained over multiple decades. He has shown the same commitment to fostering goodwill within the industry by championing several racing-related causes. The Canadian Horse Racing Hall of Fame is proud to induct Jack Darling.
Cambridge, Ontario-based Jack Darling has enjoyed a successful career as a harness horse trainer in Southern Ontario for over 3 decades, campaigning 1,076 winners and conditioning horses to over $22 million in earnings and counting. After a friend introduced him to harness racing with a trip to London's Western Fair, Darling continued going to the track and eventually decided that he wanted to make a living training harness horses. For the first 2 decades of his career, Darling focused on overnight horses before getting involved in the yearling business. In 1995, 4 fillies put Darling in the limelight. Diamond Dawn, a winner of $175,000, Low Places, winner of a 1996 O'Brien Award, Faded Glory, winner of more than $250,000 as a freshman, and Die Hard Fan, over $200,000 as a 2- and 3-year-old. Other top horses included Northern Luck with career earnings at over $900,000, North America Cup champion Gothic Dream with over $1.5 million lifetime.
Campbell is angling Gothic Dream to the outside in deep stretch. Here comes Gothic Dream. He is going to chase Village Jasper to the end, and Gothic Dream is getting up on the outside to take 14. Campbell owns this race. He's won 4 in a row.
And Twin Bee Champ, a winner of over $400,000. In 1996, Darling was voted Canada's Trainer of the Year after training horses to more than $1.8 million in earnings. He enjoyed a career best year for earnings in 1997 when he surpassed the $2 million milestone. Darling's latest protege, Bulldog Hanover, set a world record of 145.4 in 2022 to become the fastest horse in harness racing history. Bulldog retired with 28 wins in 37 races and lifetime earnings of $2.78 million. He was voted Horse of the Year in both Canada and the United States and was the recipient of the prestigious Cam Fella Award for his outstanding industry contributions. He is now standing stud at Sealster Farms in Ontario. Darling has also made significant contributions to the racing community, playing an integral role in major fundraising efforts for racing-related causes. In 2014, he received the Lloyd Chisholm Memorial Award, presented by the Standardbred Breeders of Ontario, the United States Harness Writers Association Unsung Hero Award, and the Good Guy Award, which he also won in 2022.
Making the presentation to Jack Darling is a great friend of the Hall, Hector Cluche.
Salive, and all of you know that this hair is all natural. When I was a little boy, I'd be asked by my parents, Jack, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? And my answer would always be the same. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something that I like doing. And of course, I had no idea what that would be. But when I went to the racetrack for the first time and discovered harness racing, my dream came true. And I feel like the luckiest man in the world to have been able to make a living doing something that I love. My thoughts always go back to my early days racing at Western Fair Raceway in London, and how exciting it was just to be a part of it. Back then, I never would have dreamed that I would be racing in big stake races like the Little Brown Jug, North America Cup, or Breeders' Crowns. And for sure, I never imagined having a horse like Bulldog Hanover. But as exciting as it's been racing in all of those classic races, it was just as exciting for me back when I was racing and driving my raceway horses in those early years. I just loved the good old days. This is a tremendous honor for me, very humbling, and I really can't express how much it means to me and my family. And I'm lucky to have my family here tonight. My kids, Jackie and Justin, have been my biggest supporters. And none of this would have meant anything without this little blonde girl beside me every step of the way, my wife Ann. Thank you.